Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be a Titan Takeover one. We're going to use Xavier Woods on Acro Day. You can see mine's only Hype 1, along with DK Cena. So I've kind of been hesitant to, on a Tier 4, kind of been hesitant to do one of these simply because it's not how hot tags intended to work in Titan. So it is definitely going to be fixed, so just know that ahead of time. You don't super want to invest in DK Cena, but you notice his hot tag is loaded right away because he's got the 3. Xavier Woods also has a hot tag, and you can do this with any hot tag in the lead, comboed with Cena, because his is 3 turns. So yeah, it sort of it basically breaks the game in multiple places with Cena and another hot tag person. So I think they've fixed some of the other ones. But yeah, you'll see what's gonna happen here. And let's see how high we can get Woods. Do I have volume on my game here? I do. It's just not coming through for some reason. That's fine. Purple. All right. I'm not all the way awake, so bear with me here. Ideally, we'd have like a purple to blue in the main, but it's not really gonna matter. I don't particularly. So get it down to 1 action and tag Cena in. He's gonna take the hit. After you swipe with him, you can do whatever's clever. We'll just do this. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter. He's just there to take the hit. And you notice because it rolled over to a new turn, we still have the hot tag. But the other thing is, we still have his buffs that he's done, right? So the buffs carry over too. So all the stuff from this move and the plate carries over. um, yeah, as well as he doesn't take any damage, right? So you just keep growing it every time. Let's go. Sure. So that was like almost a billion, if I'm not mistaken, on that hit. I could be wrong. We're at 2.45. Right, 2.45. 0.84. Let's see what this goes down to. Yeah, now we're doing like 1.5 billion. And because of the way it's reloading the hot tag every time, which it's not supposed to reload the hot tag every time. So you can see our tag counter is -2 already. So again, we're going to do the same thing. And we are going to do some swipe action. Cena's going to take the damage. We're going to tag Woods back in. You can see all of his buffs are still there. 5 of them now. So again, you can do this with any hot tag, dude. With Cena. But do keep in mind, don't like take Cena to 4. Because if your Cena's hype 4, he can live through a bunch of stuff. And you can just go and go and go and buff and buff and buff. But don't use wildcard hype on Cena because this is not going to stay long term. It's definitely a glitch and a bug, and it's going away. And you see we're up to like 2 billion now, right? And Woods is not even close to the best guy for this. It's just the guy I can use on this particular day. We're going to tag Cena in again. I don't think he has enough health to survive because he's only hype 2. And let's just do sure that. And he just not. If he were hype 3, he might survive, or hype 4, he might survive, and then you'd go even longer, right? But our buffs still carry over, so we're at 2.4154 billion. We'll just go 2.415 for ease of use. Let's see where we end up. Down to 3.8. So 4.5 to 3.8 is what? 7 billion, right? If I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see where we go on this final one. So we're at 2.38 bill. All the way down to 2.33. So yeah, 5 billion. So we did like 10 bill on those two moves. The rest of the way, we're not going to do nearly as much damage, right? Because Woods doesn't have the greatest setup in the world for Titan. Because it's difficult to recycle with the skill plate situation. If you're using the Snowfall Rainbow plate like I am, I'll show you the setup afterwards. But this is still a really strong combo that is easily runnable on this particular day, right? We'll see what we end up with damage-wise. Would have been nice to pick up more blue there. That's fine. We'll just do the swipe here so we don't mess anything up. Keep our buffage. Yeah, almost all the damage is from the growing levels, right? We're not doing a whole heck of a lot after that. So yeah, the really important thing to know here is I want you guys to be able to use this while it's working, right? Which is important because it might help your faction, you know, get some tier 4s down. At the same time, this is 1000% going to be fixed, right? So don't get pissed off when it gets fixed, because this is one of those cases where it's been known from the start that it's getting fixed, right? So um not like some of the other stuff like the tour perks, which felt way different. This is definitely a glitch that will be fixed. So I don't know how long it'll take though, but yeah. So let's see what our total damage ended up being with Woods. 15.448 billion, right? And he is not super strong Titan setup because he doesn't have like perfect loop. Sometimes you can't do real great, but 15 billion out of Woods on a tier 4. And you can do this on tier 5 too. My Woods just happens to be this level. But you do need 2 hot tag people to do it with Cena because he breaks it. Yeah, so let's show you the setup. Woods could be set up way better. So if you had Woods set up with like a purple to blue MP plate, and then you use Cena to match a blue, you could maybe do stuff, right, to help get him loaded on Cena's turn, or use a prop or something like that. But I mean, that seems kind of excessive. Anyway, yeah, let's. So it's just the Springboard Bulldog, the Springboard Tornado, Lost in the Woods, and really what makes it work, he gets the buff, which carries over. Well, Cena's what makes it work. The 50% purple buff carries over, and then we're also getting the proc from this, right? So those two things in particular, because it's a hardcore move, we also get the purple, really are what make it go, right? Entourage, is just to get loaded, right? I do have Sherry and Leo, no big deal. You would just substitute whatever zombie you have here for Leo. And if you don't have Sherry, just whatever multiply person you have, you know, for that. And then Cena's setup literally doesn't matter. He's just there to, you know, do the things. You could also put actually on Cena a swipe, you know, swipe 3, make blue to try and get blue or that kind of thing. I don't know. But just to show you, last time is now. I have a health strap on him in case I pull more hype for him and health stuff, so he has more HP, right? At hype 3, he'd probably survive that hit. At hype 4, he would definitely survive that hit. But yeah, it's just taking advantage of the hot tag, and you can do that with anyone with squiggles, as I call them, right? So you can do Austin with Cena, he'll be ridiculous. Coco would be good. Haku is insane. Viscera can be good, right? Any of your squigglies can do really, really well with him. El Grande's fine on Powerhouse Day. Not amazing, but he's good. Penta could probably do some interesting things too, potentially. Zombie Penta absolutely will. Yeah, for sure. For real, for real. So the way I would do with Zombie Penta is, since he lives so long, just let him live a bunch, and then right before the tourney, he's gonna die. Then you start swapping him with Cena to grow the damage on that turn, and then you get a bunch more. That'll be really fun on Showboat Day. He'll get a bajillion actions. That's a gross exaggeration. He'll get a lot of actions, right? But so yeah, but I do want you guys to keep in mind this is going to be fixed. It's absolutely going to be fixed. So don't just go know that going into it, and then it's not as big a deal, right? It's a short-term thing you can do for a little while, and hopefully help you guys get the Titans down. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed the Titan video, and you know, maybe I'll do a few more with Cena just to show you some of the characters on some of the days. But really, guys, it's pretty straightforward, and I don't think a ton of videos on it are very worthwhile because you just use your Titan guy and then go. But while we're on the subject, what would you like to see from me on Titan stuff? Like, I was kind of thinking it might be more useful or beneficial to just do like really easy setups that are easy to run, that don't take a lot of crazy stuff, that you can do decent damage to get the max chests and just get it on farm. But kind of let me know what you think in the comments, because that's very helpful and useful and helps me know what you guys are interested in. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, you know, good luck out there. So, yeah. 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 But like I said, 1000%, keep in mind that's a bug and it will be fixed, right? And this is one, when it's fixed, that I won't be upset about and won't get like worked up about. Now the tour perk thing, yes, that is a different, completely different in my mind. So